Welcome to the video. I'm Nick from Noob to Pro and I hope you are doing great today. We've been talking all about the different creatures of Ark, how to tame them, what to do with them, and have they got any special abilities. Today it's all about the Argentavis, so let's go find one. We're looking at the Argent spawn map for the island, and as you can see they are quite common in the frozen biome, yet more common around the mountainous areas of the map. Before we go and find the Argent, I'm going to just show you what we're going to be using. We've got Spitfire here, my Pteranodon. Okay, then we've got this trap here. It's made of 5 dino gateways and obviously 2 dino doors at the end. This is really designed for use with 2 people. You fly your Pteranodon through there, the Argent follows you through, your second player is stood here. As soon as the Argent's in there, shuts that door, runs around, gets that door as well, and the Argent is trapped. The one we're going to be using is meant for single player use. It's made of stone foundations, stone ceilings and stone pillars. Also 1 dino gateway and the doorway there. When we talk about Argents, most people think about the mountainous areas of the map. However, I'm just going to show you where we are and where we're going. Just orientate myself to where we're going. That headland right in front of us there, there's always Argents on there. So I'm going to get on Spitfire and we're going to fly over there and see what we find. There's always plenty of dinos over here. There's usually a bit of a scrap going on. Maybe an Allosaurus or 2, some Sabertooths that you can find, Ankies, Doedicurus down here. But like I said, there is always Argentavis there. Oh, I like the colour of that one there. Let's have a quick look. I want to see what level it is. I'm only going to go for it if it's a decent level. So where are you? Oh, stop flying away. Where's she gone? Ah, right there. Oh, it's it doesn't want me to find it, this one. Oh, there it is. And it's just gone behind the rock. Right, I'm going to have to go down there and double check. It's usually safer to stay up here, because like I said, there is quite a lot going on down here. Right, where's it gone? I know it went down there someplace. Is it up there? No. Oh, out there it is. Right, okay. Let's just jump off and have another look. It's a... What did that say? I missed it. I think that said 90 something. I think I'll just... One more check. Oh, it's a 92. Right, I'm having that. Great. Right, so what we're going to do, fly up to it. Where's it? Oh, is that? No, alright, it's just here to my left. Right, so I'm going to fly up to it. I'm going to get it to aggro on me, and then he's just going to follow me all the way to the trap. I'm going to make sure I don't fly too fast. If I go too fast, it will lose aggro on me. If you fly too close to the ground and there's something down there, it might go for that instead of you. So just make sure you're not going too slow, because it's going to hit you. You are probably going to get hit once or twice, so make sure that your Pteranodon has got enough health, and also make sure it's got enough stamina. You don't want to be running out of stamina halfway through. Now you see the beach down below. I used to build the traps down there sometimes and try to get them tamed down there. However, sometimes some of the, maybe a Sabertooth had come along from the scrap going on behind us, and it would ruin the tame. So I just thought a little bit further away, it doesn't take much longer to get there, and I went up on this cliffside here. Now I'm not saying there's never any predators up here. I've found Sarcos up here before, but not often, and I've just dealt with them, so it is a little safer up here than it is down on that beach. Okay, I think I built the doorway on the wrong side. Never mind. Just get him to follow me around. Now, going slowly into the trap, so I'll make sure it follows me in. As soon as I know he's in, I sprint out of there, jump off Spitfire there, and get the door closed. And we have an Argent. Well, we have an Argent in the trap anyway. Get Spitfire out of harm's way. And now I can trank it out quite easily. I'm going to be using a long neck and trank darts. You could do it with a crossbow and trank arrows. However, there is a small chance of killing it that way. Now, the trank darts are level 62, the same as the Argent saddle. And so, yeah, I know that sometimes you might be wanting to tame an Argent before you get the saddle, but on this case, because it's the same level as the saddle, that's why I'm using the trank darts instead of the arrows. Now I'm leaving 5 seconds between each shot. I'm missing a few shots. I need to take some target practice, really. Now, if you read anything official or anything about the Argents, it says they have a 3 times headshot multiplier. Now, I've hit it in the head and it's come up the same amount of damage as hitting it in the body, and I've tried this off screen, off camera should I say, and I've tried it with different weapons and I always get the same whether I hit it in the head or the body. But as I say, officially there's a 3 times headshot multiplier, so I don't know whether it's a problem with the game or what, but it doesn't really matter that much. So I think we're gonna nearly have it now. Just 2 or 3 more shots, I'd say, and it should be ours. Alright, come on. 2 or 3 more shots on target, maybe I should said. Come on. Obviously I'm still leaving 5 seconds between shots to let the tranquilizer get into its system, get the most efficiency out of it there. And oh, I thought it was going down then. No, 1 more shot surely. And it's, oh, right, okay. Well, it's unconscious, but it seems to be doing some kind of levitating trick. Right, let's see if I can reach its inventory from here. No. Maybe I'm going to have to think about building a ladder or something on one of the pillars there. Okay, very strange. It's obviously just glitched into the pillars there at the top. What to do? What to do? I've tell you what, I have got a. Let's just try one more time. But I have got a Pteranodon here, so I could just always fly up there and see if I can get to its inventory from the roof of the trap. Come on, Spitfire, called back into action. So we'll land up here. Excuse me, jump off and oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I should have made sure I wasn't going to jump off to the ground. I'll whistle Spitfire. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and nudge him, see if he'll fall down or something. Let's have a go there. Yes, brilliant. Right, okay. So back to the taming. Now I'm going to pop some kibble in there. And now I don't really need to check the area. I know there's nothing around. Come on, Spitfire, you can get out of here. Thank you. So, quick look at this guy's stats then. It's a level 92, as we already know. and he's got 1,600 health, which is okay. I'm going to put some work into that. 720 stamina. I want that at least 1,000. The weight 488 and melee damage of 175. Okay, for such quite a high level, I was expecting a bit better stats than that, but we'll have to see what levels it gets on taming. It should get about 45 levels on taming. So, as I've said, I am using kibble to tame this guy. Now, I'm using kibble because it's the most effective way of taming, but you can use any type of meat as well. However, saying that, if you start using some of the lesser meats, you're going to have to start using quite a lot of narcotics. I'm not going to have to use any narcotics at all because I'm using the kibble. Now, before the kibble rework, when you had to have a specific dino's egg to do the kibble, yeah, it was a lot harder. But now they've done the kibble rework, we're just using superior kibble, and it's a lot easier to get. You can have several different dinosaurs' eggs. I think it's sap, prime meat jerky, and a couple of other things in there. I think it's citronelle as well. And yeah, okay, it's not the easiest to get, but it's a lot easier than trying to go and get prime meat all the time and it going off and you losing levels on your tame. So that's why I use kibble all the time. Now, the Argent saddle is level 62. You make it with metal ingots, hide and fibre, and you make it in the smithy. So, as you can see, he's just taken a bite. It's gone up 17%. So what? Another 5 bites and it should be tamed. So, I will see you when it is tamed. Okay then, here he is leveled out at 137 as we expected. So we'll just have a quick look at the stats. So 2,100 just over for the health, that's quite good. The stamina, I'm going to have to put some work into that. I want it over 1,000. The weight at 544 and melee damage is a good one at 335 there. Okay, so let's just get a saddle on him. And you will see all those engrams in there, and that is because the saddle doubles up as a smithy. Anything you make in your regular smithy, you can make in the saddle. The only thing you cannot do is repair items in there. You'd have to take them back to your base and repair them in your regular smithy. So, let's just check out the stamina. We'll get it on sprint, and I'm going to fly around until it runs out of stamina. Now that's going to be some time, so I'm going to cut it and get back to you just before it runs out. So, I just cut about 2 minutes out of the flying there. And as you can see, we are out of stamina. And we'll just wait for it to go back up. So, over 2 minutes of flying on full speed. That's really good to be able to stay up for that amount of time. The great thing about the Argent is their ability to pick up larger creatures than the Pteranodon can. Now, as you can see, I've got a Thylacoleo here. Now, usually I wouldn't fly into Redwood at all because of the Thylacoleos. They can jump off the trees, knock you off your mounts and really wreck your day. However, I flew to the mountain. I was actually looking for a saber-tooth to pick up, but I flew to the mountain and I saw the Thylo here just on the edge of the tree, so I thought, why not? So, as I say, you can pick up larger creatures than the Pteranodon can, and you can take them over to a taming pen. Now, as you could see there, as I was flying up, the Thylo couldn't hit me at all, but now I've leveled off, he is absolutely trashing me. Now, usually if I was using an Argent for this, I would have leveled up its health. I've only leveled up this guy's stamina, so I don't actually know if I'm going to make it. My taming pen is on that island there in the middle of the swamp, Yes, I did say I've got a taming pen in the middle of a swamp. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but hardly anything gets up to that island, so I think it's okay there. You might not recognise it, it's usually covered in trees. I actually cleared all the trees before I built my taming pen on there. So I think I'm going to make it. Okay. And he's in there. Fantastic. So we'll land the Argent. He has been battered quite a bit there, hasn't he? So I'll jump off the Argent and I can tame my Philo quite easily. And here he is. Quick shot with the tranquilizer, and we'll see how bad a shot I am yet again. Okay. This is why I don't play first-person shooter games. So let's just see. And yay, I have got him. So anyway, this isn't a Philo taming guide, so let's get back to the Argent. I think I'm going to go and find something to heal him up a little bit before we carry on. Another great thing about these guys is their ability to heal themselves fast. Now all we need to do is go and harvest a body. First of all, we'll just check our health. As you can see, we're not full health there. So we're going to go and find something to kill and then harvest it. As I said, you don't actually have to do the killing yourself. You just need to find a dead body on the ground. But we've got a raptor here, so we're going to kill it. And, oh, we've dropped it. So we're going to go down, harvest its body. And you'll see a green effect around the Argent's head. And there's a status effect counting down from 20 in the top right corner. And as you can see, our health bar is going up quite fast. Now, when that status effect runs out, the health will just start going up at a regular speed. And there you go. Really, really useful if you're in the middle of a battle and you are low health. So, we've got a Carno down here. Let's have a quick look down there. Can we pick a Carno up? Oh, well. No, that's a Apache. So we can pick a Carno's lunch up, no problem. Sorry about that, Mr. Carno. There's your lunch back. Enjoy. So let's have another look if we can pick a Carno up this time. I'm not actually sure if we can. No, I don't think we can. Just going to give it another... Make sure it's not just my bad aiming. No, I don't think it is. We can't pick a car up. But I'll tell you what we can do with a car now. Is we can have a good fight with him. Now let's have a look. In fact, I think we're going to trash this guy. Yeah, we are doing no problem. And obviously, once it's dead, I've taken a bite. And I've got the health. And I'll take another bite. And it goes back to 20 seconds of healing there. The Argentavis has got the capability of carrying some materials at 50% weight reduction. Now, I'm up here in the volcano collecting some crystal. I'm going to get some obsidian and maybe some metal as well. Now, we've all been out on our pteranodons in the past collecting this kind of stuff and realizing that we can only get a very limited quantity back to base because of the pteranodon's very bad weight carrying capabilities. So, oh, I've broken my pick, never mind. So this is all I'm going to be able to carry. But as I was saying, we're using the Argentavis, and as we can see, we've got what, 22 crystal weighing 22, 32 stone weighing 16, we've got 38 metal weighing 38, and 9 obsidian weighing 9. So we're going to pop those into the Argentavis inventory, and as you can see, they are all weighing half of what they were in our own inventory. So having the Argentavis's base carry weight a lot higher than the Pteranodon and the 50% weight reduction is really, really helpful. Now, the list on screen right now is the list of everything that the Argent can carry at a 50% weight reduction. Final thoughts on the Argentavis then. They can be quite a complicated tame, especially if you don't use a trap. They live in some dangerous areas, so you could be chasing these guys all around where there's going to be creatures that are going to want to kill you and kill the Argentavis if you do get it unconscious. Take the time and the effort to build a trap and you will make your tame so much easier. Once you've got them tamed, these guys are really useful for carrying things around the island. They've got good fighting capabilities, and if they do start to lose health, their fast health regen is really useful. Personally, I think that their ability to pick creatures like the Thylacoleo and the Baryonyx up and put them into a taming pen for you makes life so much easier. If you've learnt anything from this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more of our videos like the ones on screen right now. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day.